Some anti-vaxxers and vaccine-hesitant St. Lucians are not happy with the incentives offered to inoculated citizens, labeling the recent concessions as vaccination apartheid. The command center sought to provide relief to fully vaccinated people while stimulating the hard-hit restaurant sector. The vaccinated can now dine in, while the unvaxxed, well, they are relegated to takeout services. The independent restaurateurs are seeking more clarity on the new regulations that govern the food services sector.
We are not the only sector which has a challenge with the spread of COVID. There are other sectors in the marketplace which have those same challenges, and yet the protocols for them are not the same as ours. And we'd like to understand more as to the reason with that and work more closely with the government so that we can further craft our protocols so that we at once we get economic relief.
Vaccines which have proven safe and effective are seen by experts as the best way to reduce severe illness, hospitalization, and death from the very contagious virus. Nonetheless, spokesperson Matthew Hartman has qualms about the new regulations and tensions between the immunized and unvaccinated.
The transportation sector, the accommodation sector as another, call centers, gymnasiums. As such, we're not asking for those sectors to face the same protocols, but we're curious. We would like to know why the protocols for them are different, especially as it pertains to vaccinated individuals. We understand the need for vaccination, don't get me wrong, in terms of public health. We just feel that these protocols are slightly different to the protocols that we have to face ourselves.
Hartman concedes that restaurateurs, like many other fields, do not have all the answers to the complex problems caused by the pandemic, but they are looking to work closely with officials to keep the sector afloat while keeping COVID-19 at bay.
The truth is, I think a lot of the science and what we know now is that COVID is here to stay. So if it is here to stay, we have to learn to operate and work within the confines of that. To what mechanism that we're going to use, I don't know. I don't have the answer for that. I am not a technocrat. I don't have the skill set to be able to answer that correctly. What I do know is from a more personal standpoint, I find the separation is challenging. It's creating some controversy, but I also understand that we need to find a balance so that everyone can live equitably.
The restaurateurs have also called for a revision of the curfew closing hours they say have negatively affected services and operations, given that their businesses thrive off nightlife. The island is still in the throes of a raging fourth wave, which has claimed the lives of a number of St. Lucians and infected thousands more. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.